Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. So he stopped for no gain. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. It got his man complete. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Purdy now to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 24. Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Hal down to throw it. That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So So the coach putting the blitz on, and remember, that coach, former defender in this league, he loves this.
Yeah, they love to see it happen because I think they just have that flashback about when they were playing, right? That's what we were taught, that's what we did, and they've used that same impact with their own teams and do the same type of teaching.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 36. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Forced out to his left. Gets around him. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. 2nd down and 4. Here's Howell. Samuel bringing in the slant. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
We got this.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Throwing here, Howell. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try...
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Purdy to throw it on first down. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time. They work now on 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. An extra point try now for Moody. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Robinson up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson with another carry. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. A leap, and he's got it. Cole Turner with an acrobatic catch. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 14. 5 plays there on that drive. And capping it all off was Cole Turner with a touchdown catch. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
That one good for 33 and a first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Sam Howell, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Slide for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, Purdy completes it to the tight end, Kittle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Purdy. That is caught. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Back and forth, we win in that first half. This has certainly been an entertaining one to watch thus far. So let's get right back out to it as we'll rejoin our commentators, Brandon Gaudens and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Powell out of the shotgun. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Big yardage that time for Washington. 54 yards.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass. Back against the grain, all the way across field, and sometimes you catch the defense just not believing you can make that throw.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Gibson is in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now Samuel. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8. Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Purdy off the play fake. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage. That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They begin the drive with Robinson. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Howell. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. They go with McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, Howell now. And this is incomplete.
A man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Howell. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On the counter, this is Robinson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And he gets it down to the 32. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. 101 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Howell throwing on 1st down here. Thomas brings it in. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And Howell will throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Sam Howell An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Now Purdy. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Out of the gun, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The end result, 21 yards. Looking to throw. Purdy. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Here's the option, and he is going to lose yardage here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Flushed out right. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now a 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 2. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. Howell going to go down to a knee, and that should just about wrap this up.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So a victory here for the Commanders. And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but somehow they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, when you talk about playing a night game, they're closer to being sleepy because of East Coast time with their bodies when you're kicking off to play the game. So that's a real big accomplishment for them to get that done. The flip side, too, is traveling home in the old days, you had to wait to get the video for your next game. You had all those. So you were really a day behind. Now the video's on their computers as they get on the plane to head back, so they can get a lot of work done on the plane while they celebrate.
It's going to be a long red eye, but as you said, a celebratory red eye back home. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.